Welcome to the Lion's Den. Let's go. Let's go. All right, man. You know, I've been dealing with I don't know what it is, man. Health anxiety is real, okay? Health anxiety is real, okay? So
Right.
check this out. So the other day, I'm just chilling. I did have, a pretty big meal. Let's just say that. I ate for 2 people. It wasn't the most nutritional thing as well. And then afterwards, I was like, man, I feel like crap. I feel horrible. And then I haven't done any exercising a week or two. So I'm like, oh man, my heart hurts. I'm like, dang, did I eat too much? I'm about to get a heart attack. And then, I went upstairs and then I'm like, all right, let me lay down, just try to relax. And then I'm like, all right, let me go take a shower. And then when I was moving, I was like, it hurts. Is this a heart attack or whatever? I'm like, you know what, whatever. I got to take my shower, try to relax. So, got in the shower and then I moved and I'm like, shoot, it hurts again. So I looked down and there's a pimple on my chest. There's a pimple on my chest. And that's why my chest hurt. Because it was it's one of those.
Welcome to the Lion's Den podcast, everybody. My name is Eric, a.k.a. Money Compton. I got my co-host who thought he had a heart attack, but he doesn't know what body acne is. So,
cheers.
A.k.a. Mike O. What's going on? Greetings and salutations. We're back at it again.
It's been 2 weeks.
So you almost had a heart attack.
He almost had yeah. I guess that's my my biggest update for you since I think the last podcast was right before Thanksgiving. Yes.
Hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving under the circumstances that we're in. I can for one say I had a very interesting Thanksgiving and rolling into we're in the full strut of holiday season, so we're not gonna single out every one particular holiday. So happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Celebrates a holiday. Hey, man, in California, man, there's not going to be much celebrating, though. So,
bro, I was telling
a group of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see myself going back home to the house anytime soon, bro. I'm not going home anytime soon, so.
Well, they put us on a little shutdown. You know that, right?
Yeah, I seen that. But
my light just fell. So we had a shutdown since starting this week, I believe, and then it was.
Yeah, but I saw some counties aren't even going to be enforcing it. Like San Mateo County was basically saying that they're not enforcing it. Huh? Yeah, so a lot of counties. Yeah, the Sacramento sheriff was like, I'm not enforcing anybody past this curfew. Whoever's out's out. I'm not going to tell them. So, anywho's, that's not what the show's about. What we got going on, man? We got an action-packed show, man. So tell them what we got going on, bro.
Action-packed, man. Just full of punches and kicks. Just like Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it. I watched it.
What'd you think, man?
Thoroughly entertaining. Thoroughly entertaining, man. I mean, the rap songs in between fights is kind of cringe, but at the same time, I kind of liked it. It's different. It was different. You got to take.
It didn't bother me.
It didn't bother me because I wasn't really watching it as a professional, boxing.
It was an exhibition.
Card.
Yeah, it was entertainment.
Yeah, it was just fun, right? So I had fun, man. I was watching. I'm like, you know what? This is pretty entertaining, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I copped it.
Yeah, I ain't copping Mayweather versus Joe Paul. What's his name?
Paul Logan.
Rogan.
Whatever. He's a loser. Both of them are losers. And
what?
I have zero interest in watching that. Floyd Mayweather already did an exhibition New Year's of this year, 2020, in Japan and knocked out some kickboxer. It literally he knocked him out in 30 seconds. So I assume this is what it's going to be.
It looked fake though.
It looked definitely fake, and the guy, the Japanese dude, was complaining because it was a kick. He wasn't allowed to use kicks. It was a straight boxing match, and this dude was a kickboxer. He already knew that,
though, right? He knew that from the gate.
Yeah, he had to be. He's an idiot, right?
Yeah.
So he's an idiot. So he can't be complaining on something that he signed up for. Mayweather made a quick, easy $9 million on that exhibition. So
easy.
I'm assuming he's going to make anywhere between 10 to 12 on this, barring the locations.
How's that going to work, man? I mean. the dude, the Jake Paul Frank, whatever the heck his name is, that dude's like 200 pounds. And Mayweather always weighs
Yeah,
in
but I
around
mean,
150 or so, right? So
147 is usually what he walks around at. So, I mean,
yeah.
so the dude's gonna be walking around at cruiserweight weight. But he fought that other dude, KSI, I think, at like, and KSI was about what Mayweather's size. So I don't really know. I really don't care. I just know I'm not watching it.
I'm not watching it either.
I'm not even watching, even if
I'm not paying for it, and I'm not watching it. Let's just say that. You couldn't
big
give
facts.
me a link to watch. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say.
that's what I was alluding to, is that I'm not buying it, or I'm not watching it, quote unquote. I don't even think I want to see what's going on social media. There's not even a FOMO factor on that. Like, it is what it is. And
yeah, I can care less, man. I mean,
really,
in the grand scheme of things, I mean, I can pretty much predict what's gonna happen.
exactly what's about to happen. So
Yeah.
I'm not even tripping off it. Anywho's, moving on. We got other
let me
things
tell you something, man. Let me tell you what happened this morning. All right. So it's been a minute since I weighed myself. I'm not gonna lie, I've indulged in a few Dunkin' Donuts a week, and just enjoying. I don't know. I think I have an issue, but that's besides the point. So I was like, you know what? And I haven't really been working out as much as I should, right? So I was like, all right, let me just weigh myself real quick and see what it is. And yeah, I think this is the heaviest I've been in a long time. I don't think I've been heavier than what I weigh right now. I'll straight up tell you what it is. And I'll straight up tell you what it is, man. I usually weigh around 200, 205 last few years. So today I weighed myself and I was 210, bro. Heavyweight division, dog. Heavyweight division. So, and then I even have another scale. I have another weight scale in another bathroom. I had to verify. I went in that one and I checked and it was the same. I'm like,
you had to run it back.
Man. So, and I did have, and this is stupid, man. I was eating really good today. I rode my bike today, lifted some weights, trying to get back on. Like, after I saw that number, I'm like, yo, this ain't it.
Yeah.
So, but then for dinner, man, I chowed down, man. I'm not gonna lie. Breakfast was fine. Lunch, I was disciplined. Dinner went ham. So
that's funny, because
I got problems.
That's funny that you say that. So for me, I've actually been probably the lightest I've been all year. So I know last episode I told you about the condition I had. So that actually made me lose about 12 pounds alone. So I gained about 3 pounds back right before Thanksgiving. So, but I've been on portion control. So like, once when you go through an episode like that, you don't want to eat that much no more. So like, literally, I don't even think my body can take them type of huge eating for two type of portions anymore. So I'm eating a lot smaller portions, or just not even, just out of fear of having another episode. Yeah. So I'm actually at the lightest I've been probably in about a year or so. So, and that was with me I literally just started working out this week. This week is actually the first week I've actually started working out on a regular basis. I didn't work out today just because I just didn't feel like working out and had other things to do. But no, but other than that, I mean, I feel good. But portion control has definitely been I'm forced on portion control now. So, which is a good thing. So
it is a good thing, man. That's the number one problem, man. That's the number one problem, I feel like. So, well, for me, so I'm talking personal.
Right. So I was able to eat a whole, I think I ordered Wingstop for dinner last night. Usually like I would order 20 wings and usually smash 12. I ordered 10 and that was it, dog. That was it. Nothing else. Just had some veggies and stuff and kept it pushing. But
hey, since we're talking food, man, and I'm not gonna be depressing no more, man. Hey, quarantine weight's real. I know a lot of people are dealing with it. Hey, I'm gonna report today. I weighed in at 210. So, hey, man, let's make this podcast an accountability podcast. I'm gonna check in every week, and I'm gonna tell you how I progress, if I progress at all. We'll see what's up. So this will be a little journey type of deal. So we'll do a check-in every week. But,
I'm with it.
As we talking about dieting and stuff, have you tried the McRib?
Hell no, bro.
You never had the McRib?
No, bro. I can't even tell you when's the last time I went to McDonald's hamburger, dog. Like, I don't know.
You don't Mickey D's, man? Come on, man.
Bro, I have not had a McDonald's hamburger.
I'll tell you the story. Biden, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you the story. So, Thanksgiving night,
Yeah.
Me and wifey, we was out, and we didn't get any leftovers from where we was at. So we came back to the house and we was like, "Yo, we hungry, bruh."
Yeah.
And so we started looking up. We was like, "Oh, we can just DoorDash Jack in the Crack." So we was like, "All right, bet we gonna DoorDash Jack in the Crack."
Mm-hmm.
Closed. It was closed.
For real? Closed.
So then we was like, "All right, cool. What's next on the list?" Panda. Closed. This was like, it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. So it was like, all right.
Really? They're already closed?
We out here taking it. So we out here taking L's, bro. So we was like, all right, bet. Like McDonald's hamburger got to be open, bro. It has to be, right? So I was like, man, the only thing I eat from McDonald's hamburger is their breakfast. And it's usually just a sausage egg McMuffin.
You don't like their cheeseburgers with the crack onions?
Nah, bro. I mean, I used to. Like I said, I probably haven't had McDonald's like legit, like anything outside of breakfast. I haven't had it probably in like a good 7 to 10 years, dog. So
fair, okay.
So we're rolling. It was like, all right, McDonald's hamburger got to be open. That's the last thing, like last resort. And I was like, I'll just cave in and just have a McChicken. Bro, that was closed. So
McDonald's was closed, dude. You know it's all bad when McDonald's is closed.
It was all the way bad, bro. Like, and then we're not even talking 10 p.m. This is legit like 9 o'clock at night.
That's early, man. That's early.
Hella early, right? Mm-hmm. So, anyways, needless to say, I have never had the McRib in my life, dog.
All right, here's my story, man. Here's my story. So all the times that it was released, limited edition, whatever, never got it, never. So it's out again, as you probably know, and as everybody else knows. You know, people hyping it up. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna try it. You know what I'm saying? So I went to McDonald's. I know. So I don't mind that. So I went to McDonald's like I think it was last weekend. Yeah, Saturday or something like that.
Right.
Got there, and I asked the person, I was like, how much is a McRib? And they're like, you want the meal or you want just the sandwich? I'm like, well, it depends. What's the difference? It's like, you know, the meal is like $8. I'm like, $8. Damn, McDonald's, $8, like everything. And then I looked at the menu. Every meal on there is like $8-9. I'm like, why am I coming to I might as well go to Red Robin or something else, somewhere else, bro. An actual restaurant. But anyway, that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother. Yeah. Man, and the McRib itself, $5. $5. So
I read something that it's not even made out of real pork rib.
It is, well, according to McDonald's nutritional facts, I did look it up. It's made of pork. Okay, along with some other shit, but it's made with pork. So I was like, all right, $5. You know what? This is a once in a lifetime deal. I'm gonna do it. I've never had it before. Let's see how this experience is. But then I was like, you know what? Let me also get a double cheeseburger, because if this shit nasty, at least I have something that I know I like. You know what I'm saying?
Cheeseburger with the onions on there is smacking, from what I remember. Hey, man, with ketchup and mustard. The crack onion, yeah, I'm with it.
Oof. So I got it, brought it home. I was like, oh, this box is pretty big, you know, pretty sizable box. Open it up. Presentation's cool. Got this little rib thingy. I think it's a rib. Nobody can confirm or verify if it is or not, but according to McDonald's, it's some type of pork. So we got that. We got the onions and the pickles and hella barbecue sauce. It's just drenched in barbecue sauce. I'm like, okay, cool. Took a bite. I was like, okay. So first bite tasted great, right? Second bite, all right, maybe it's not that good. Third bite, yeah, I'm not really feeling I like it's, you know, when you eat like a double cheeseburger or even like a McChicken, I'm like, I'm eating this whole shit. I'm just gonna eat it.
Right.
Like the McRib, the more I ate it, the less I wanted to finish it. So I guess
you finish it?
I finished it. You asking me? Of course I finished it. You think this Asian man's gonna waste money? No,
I'm throwing it away, B.
So, hey, you know what? Let's transition this into a dope or nope, right? This is a nope.
So the McRib is in hell no?
It's a nope for me. It's a nope for me, fam. Because there's a lot of friends on my Facebook. They put in their story, hey, McRib. Right. And I was like, hey, how is it? Oh, man, it's hella good. It's like tender. It's way better than before. I'm like, okay. Then someone else was saying the same thing. I asked like 5 people that posted it up. And I was like, okay, shoot, I want it.
Right.
It's not. It's not.
It's
just, it's not that good. It's not that, especially for $5. It's not
Yeah,
that good.
that's kind of they out here taxing folks on that then, bro.
So McRib, nope,
I mean,
nope.
I wouldn't have tried it even if it was for free. So there's that. And
Hey, you know,
I'm not even the most cleanest person. But
wait, hold up. You
I'm
wouldn't
not
get it
even.
for free, dude?
Nah, bro. I'd eat some French fries or something like that for free, but I'm not touching them.
Yeah, it has to be hot, though.
The concept of like not having having pickles and like the actual, and I love onions. Like I'm a huge onion person, but like the you know the sliced onion. I don't know. It's probably the pickles that got me like tripping. But I mean,
it's a combination of everything. It's just weird.
it's just a hot ass mess, is what it sounds like to me, bro.
Yeah, it's chaos, man. And speaking of chaos and something that starts with a 5, bro, Apple announced various things. So they finally announced Apple Fitness Plus, so that's cool.
Which I don't even care no more.
That's cool. You don't have to care about it. When it
I care, but I'm just over it. I mean, yeah, like
you're not excited about it, but you're still gonna participate in.
We're gonna participate in it, but right, but it's just whack how they literally waited till the end of the year to finally drop
it. They did say late 2020, so
they said fall 2020,
and then it went to late 2020.
They went fall 2020, they went late 2020 to the point where everyone was just like, all right, like, are y'all really going to do this or no?
I mean, probably, they were probably trying to
I don't know what took so long I don't get it. I don't understand why it took so long.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it's a whole new platform for them, and it's a whole new realm for them. So they probably wanted to make sure they had everything up to Apple standards, is what I would assume. That's why they didn't give us a specific date. They wanted to make sure that
they're whack for that.
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, get into it. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's over with now. Like, it's
you check this out, right? You check this out, like Cyberpunk 2077. That's coming out. It's like some people have it today, and it's coming out tomorrow, right? A lot of people have been saying, man, they rushed this. They should have took the time. There's a lot of glitches. So that's my point. Like, just to kind of backtrack with Apple Fitness, but maybe that's why. And I'm giving them the benefit.
It's funny that you say that. There was a hack out that said that if you set your at least for Xbox, if you'd have set your clock to Korean time, you could have got it a whole day earlier.
Nice.
So if you set your clocks to Korean time, you prepaid it, you would have automatically got Cyberpunk. But it's funny that you were talking about Cyberpunk because I reserved it. I was like, man, I forgot what system did I reserve it for? Straight first world problems. I was like, damn, did I do it? I was like, did I get on the Xbox or the PlayStation? So I was like, all right, let me go on the GameStop thinking to see what my pre-orders was like. The website was crashing. So I was like, let me just call these people. So I called him. I was like, yo, which system did I get it for? And he was like, oh, yeah, you got it on the PS4. I was like, nah, bro, it should be on the – right. I was like, nah, bro. Like, I asked for the PS5 edition. He was like, yeah, what they're doing is they're not bringing out the next-gen console edition for a few months. I'm going to be done playing the game by then.
What?
That's exactly what the dude told me today, bro.
Oh, why would they release the past gen and not the current gen?
I don't know. I guess.
Or wait, do we consider the new ones current gen or future gen? I don't know. That's current.
The new one. So the PS5 is because it's considered next gen.
Next gen.
So
all right. So why would they release current gen but not next gen? Like the same game.
Well, the same thing happened with Madden. They waited for like 3 weeks before they updated the next gen edition, which I just played the new Madden and I can't really tell the difference at all.
Yeah, graphically, it almost looks the same.
It almost looks the same. I see a little bit of more detail, but
nothing to brag about. Though.
I played NBA 2K21 for the first time today. That thing looks that looks legit real. Especially like the lighting and everything is pretty legit on that. But yeah, so back to Cyberpunk.
All right. So, back to Cyberpunk.
But yeah, back to Cyberpunk. So I called the dude and I was like, I just didn't know what system to get. Like I just literally forgot what I pre-ordered it for.
Yeah.
And so the guy tells me it's for PS4, and I was like, nah, I needed it for the 5. And he was like, yeah, the update ain't coming out for the next gen for the 5s and the Xbox Series 1s for a couple of months. And I was just like, I didn't say anything, but now that you're talking about it, I'm just like, yeah, why are you going to come out with a mid-grade or next-gen console upgrade when practically everyone's going to beat the game? Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
And I did hear that a lot of people are dealing with glitches, crashes. So that I guess that's how I'm paralleling it and giving Apple the benefit of the doubt. I mean, the whole thing was regarding Apple Fitness Plus. Like they didn't give a date. They probably didn't want to they didn't want to overpromise a specific date without making sure all the bugs and stuff. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll see how it is. But you know what? That's not what I'm upset about. Them damn headphones, bruh. The AirPod Maxes, dude. $549.
How much is the Xbox Series One, bro?
$499.
How much is a PS5?
$499. Hell, you can get a digital only edition for $399. And the Xbox Series S for $200. You can buy two of them mugs. Come on.
So you can theoretically buy almost a PS5 digital and an Xbox digital.
Yeah, that's true.
You can double up and get both you can basically get both digital and next gen consoles for about the same amount as a set of headphones.
And then
I'm not a mathematician. I'm not a mathematician.
Close enough. I mean,
it's a close.
We're talking a few dollars. I mean, we're talking 50.
We're talking about whatever. We're talking about what 50 to $75 difference.
But here, think about this though. Most people are gonna probably they might buy Apple Care. Let's just include Apple Care with the headphones. Then it's basically the same. Yeah.
Right.
So anybody that I see in the well, I'm not gonna see nobody in the street because we on lockdown. But that's another thing, right? We on lockdown. We don't like those type of headphones are good for like commute, right? It's good for a commute or But you're by yourself.
I wouldn't even wear those running. I wouldn't even use those while I'm running.
No. See, and it's crazy because I'm like, I just can't justify buying them, and then I'm kind of mad at Apple for like, there you go, those right now on sale.
So that's what I was going to pull up. So I got these Power Beat Studio 3s, Golden State Warrior editions. So they actually got the Golden State Warrior logo on them. I don't know if you can see. For like $400.
Yeah.
Literally noise cancellation. By far, probably the easiest. I used to actually use these for work every day. So when I'm on Zoom calls and stuff, I actually just pop these on. But
I feel like buying a pair now.
I'm saying the Studio 3s have the A1 chip in it. It's basically the same exact thing. I mean, pretty sure the AirPod Pros are going to be a little bit more fancier, schmancier, but for $399, these joints are life.
But check it out, man. That's for the special edition. If you just want to get some regular Beat Studios, they're usually you can find them around $200 and something dollars. Right now, they're under $200. You can buy two pairs of them right now for less than one pair of AirPod Maxes.
Bro,
and are you really going to tell that much of a difference? Because that one has that A1 chip or whatever in it too, right?
That does have the A1 chip in it.
So what the hell is the AirPod? Look, and here's another thing, right? That pisses me off. Like, okay, we're in a pandemic right now, man. You're gonna release a pair of headphones for the average cost or the marketing price of a pair of headphones like that is probably maximum $400. Like you're saying, $400. You can find some $300, $400. Let's just say $300, $400. Bro, yeah, Bose. You can get Bose for like $2 right? $229, I believe.
Bose you can get some Bose for
so I'm like
JBL,
bro. $549
bro. They're tripping
in a pandemic.
I mean, I heard Twitter was lighting their asses up yesterday for that. I didn't really go on Twitter yesterday, but they said Twitter roasted them for it. So I had a conversation with someone yesterday, and we were actually, me and wifey was talking about it. We was like, "Yo, are these gonna sit like ducks, or are they gonna be moving?" I think they're gonna sit like ducks. She thinks that they're gonna be whipping work, and I was like, I don't know.
Hey, it's probably gonna be similar to how the HomePods. You know what I'm saying? How the HomePods what it did. Like some people will buy them, but then it's not gonna do that well. I feel like it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna fall flat, bro.
There's gonna be a price drop within 3-4 months. Period.
They got to. Like they're not gonna move units. There's just no way. Because here's the thing. Like, is that a good constellation prize if you can't come up on an Xbox or a PlayStation? I don't think so.
No, a pair of headphones.
I don't think it's a good constellation.
Hey, and to the homies that we know that work at Apple, they get 25% off, right? So put that in perspective. 25% off. That's a pretty good discount. That's still $420.
I wouldn't pay that much for them. I would almost buy the Beats Studios before I bought them.
I'm about to buy the Beats
I got to
Studios
see
right now, man.
I got to see like what's so significant about these headphones. I know that there's some support, like 8 different speakers that are in there that kind of gives you that 360 audio. I mean, like I said, it sounds cool. It's a good concept, but I think for $550 in the middle of a pandemic, these people reaching. So you got the next gen consoles coming out. You got the Retro 11s that are coming out, the Jordan Retro 11s. That's always a Christmas shoe. That's always something that everyone gets. Those are coming out this weekend. So some Yeezys came out last weekend. Like, I just don't see it happening, bro. I really don't see that happening. 550 is a reach. If they would have hit me with 450, I could probably see that. I could see 450. 450.
I wouldn't pay more than 4, man. I wouldn't pay more than 4.
I wouldn't have paid anything more than 4. I think you're tripping on some headphones, bro.
You tripping?
Like
1,000%.
You tripping hard. You tripping real hard. Because I mean, how much is the Mac? The you can get an iPad for less than that, dog.
Yeah. So I'm looking right now. So the Studio 3s, they retail for $350, which is, that's
not a bad price.
Yeah,
that's what I pay. I think that's right what I pay for mine.
Yeah. So, but I saw it on sale the other day for like $175, and they have the Beat Studio, the Solo 3s, like even the Solos, or
the Solos aren't bad. On the ear, they're okay.
$139 right now.
Solo 3s aren't bad.
Yeah.
Solo 3s aren't bad.
I'm just saying, man, it's just the price is ridiculous. It's rough, man.
I think they're
here. You know what?
Hard.
Here. Just for. Here we go. Here, AirPod Max. I'm gonna read all the benefits because I'm not even that too familiar. Wow, it's sold out right now, bro. Holy crap! Well, the black ones are sold out. Space grays are sold out. The white ones are still available. They drop. Let me see. Let me try it. Okay, if I pre-order these, when's it available? I didn't really say. It just says we'll ship it when it's available. But the benefits. Let's look at the product features. Okay, dynamic drivers. Okay, sure. Active noise canceling. Okay, that's fine. That's standard. Transparency mode. Okay, so I see that as a benefit. That's something that's different. But is it really worth that much more? I don't know. Theater-like sound that surrounds you. That's a very cliche and generic statement, so we don't really know what that means. H1 chip, okay, the studios have that. Memory foam, okay, great. Effortless setup, okay, sure. 20 hours battery life.
That's not
slim
that bad.
smart case. I don't know, man. There's nothing. That's it. There's nothing really on here that makes me go, "Wow, I need a cop one." Like like the iPhone 12. Even the iPhone 12. Like when I was looking at that from the 11, I'm like, there's not much, but there's enough for me to make the jump. Like there's nothing here that really. And I'm addicted to this stuff. If I'm not even that enthused with purchasing one of these, like there's
20-hour battery life. 20-hour battery life is legitimately the same thing as the studios here. The M1 or A1 chip is the same thing as this here. The home theater system, like quality, okay, I'll give them that. The transparency mode, theoretically, the studios do have somewhat of a transparency mode where they turn off the amplifier, where you don't have to have that noise cancellation on. So it's not really a transparency mode, but it does have a switch where you can kick off the amplifiers where the noise cancellation does cut off. There is that feature, but it's not. This is before transparency era. So I guess this is like transparency mode, their version of it. So, I mean, so here's my thing. Would I be walking down the street with some AirPod, what do they call it? AirPod Max?
AirPod Max.
Would you see me walking down the street with a pair of AirPod Maxes? No. I would probably have these on or my Power Beats. Mm-hmm. Now, the only time you would probably see me with those on is if I'm traveling, and if I'm not traveling right now. So
nobody is, bro. So, ain't nobody traveling right now.
So if that's the set of headphones that I would be buying for me to be traveling for $550, bro, you could go like to London from San Francisco for $550 round trip.
Yeah.
Like seriously, you can go to Hawaii for $550 round trip right now, dog. Like I just don't see. I'm not sold on it. And I mean to maybe I gotta see what your average consumer, Marcus Brown, Unbox Therapy, maybe I gotta see what they
Yeah, I'm
talking
definitely gonna
about.
tune
Shout out
into
to all of
that.
them.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll see what your average consumer and Marcus Brown gotta say, but other than that, I mean,
All I gotta say is if I see somebody with a pair of AirPod Maxes in the street, that person, to me, and I might sound a little salty, is a certified clown for spending $550 plus tax on a pair of overhyped headphones. Get out of my face, man. Get out of my face with that. That's crazy.
there's definitely some hype. That's equivalent. That's some hype beast stuff right there. And I
Yeah.
mean, it's not even necessarily being salty. Like I said, if someone's like, "Hey, you can get an Xbox Series One S, you can get a PlayStation 5, the all digital joint for the same, or you can get both of them for like $650,
Yeah.
or you can get the pair of AirPod Maxes, which you for $550. What you gonna get? Bro, I'm gonna give the extra 100. I'm gonna do the extra 100. And I'm gonna get two systems.
I guess that's what I'm saying. I guess like if I see somebody with them, I'm just gonna automatically think, bro, you a certified clown. You just not utilizing your money very well. That's all I'm saying. Like, just wait. Apple is gonna bring the price down, and this is all. Yeah, this is all based on supply and demand, right? If everybody goes, yo, I ain't buying these for over $1,000, you crazy. They're gonna be forced to bring the price down because man, they're making a lot of money on each unit sold there because it's way overpriced. Let's just say it's way overpriced.
I got to see how much profit they're making off of one unit because it's got to be two. I would say at least 150 or $75 to $100 on a unit.
Yeah. Yeah,
if they're marking it up, they got to be making some.
I was thoroughly irritated though. Like when they announced it, I thought it was a joke, bro. I thought it was a joke. And here's the thing, I'm mad, like, because I was interested in. I would have paid probably $350. Like I was actually looking forward to a pair of over-ear headphones that are like AirPod centric. I'm surprised they didn't also like they generally do. Like here's the Max model, and then we're just gonna have a regular AirPod, I don't know, whatever the hell you want to call it, where it doesn't have maybe transparency mode or some of the other stuff. But hey, you can get this for $300, something like that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Right.
That's all I gotta say.
Right. Yeah. So when I heard the announcement, my Kendall, our boy who works for Apple, he sent me the link. So I watched the presentation and I was just like, oh, okay, that okay. I'm not really impressed, but I was just like, oh, okay, that seems straight. And then I go, yo, how much they running for? Because usually he'll tell me what the price is, but he ain't telling me what the price was. So I was like, yo, how much they running for? And he was like $550. And then that's when you texted me, he was like $550.
Yeah.
Mind you, like this is way before I even woke up. So we're talking like 7 a.m. I was literally just getting up. I was like, $550. And I was
that's
like,
how I reacted, man.
And I was still kind of halfway asleep. So I was like, wait a minute. I think you can buy two systems for that $550 price. Like, and I hit Kendall. I was like, bro, that's a hard no. I'm not buying them, dog. Like, there's just no way you can talk me into buying them right now. And he was just like, yeah, that's what Twitter's saying right now. Everybody lighting up Apple for them pricing it at $550 in the middle of the pandemic.
That makes no sense. Where's the logic, dude? Because when you're releasing a product, you got to release it at least within market price, man. That's not even market price, man. You might be competing with the big dogs, like the high end tech, even the high end, like the high end companies. I can't like Bower and Wilkins, for example, like they're like higher end, but I don't even think theirs cost that much. This is crazy, man. I can't,
bro. I can't, and I refuse. But I mean, shout out to anybody.
If the price drops to under 400, you might see me with a pair. That's all I gotta say, though. Under 400.
So what is it? 25% off. That brings it down to about what? What's that? 450? What? 475?
I'll give you an exact. $411.75 before tax. I still wouldn't pay that. It has to be under 4 for me to even justify my ass to buy a pair of those. I can't.
411. Nah, I can't, bro. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't see myself. Not to mention, so there's a thing this year too, like, not to be on a Debbie Downer, but I don't know about you, but like this year's holidays just don't. I haven't really been in the festive mode, which I should be. But I just can't even see myself breaking down spending $400 to myself right now when there's so many things in the world, or $550, I should say. I mean, I'm good, bro. I done paid retail for both my Xbox and my PlayStation, so I'm good, man. I don't need nothing else.
You got your fair share of consumption. Let's say that.
Yeah, so I got that. I got a new iPhone, got a new Apple Watch. I'm
you
good,
did get
bro.
the new Apple Watch. That's true. That's right.
Yeah,
I
so
still
I'm
rocking with
good,
the
man.
5 right here. But
Yeah,
no,
so
man.
I don't need anything, man.
Yeah, you're saying that you're not. I mean, I'm festive. I got the house decorated and whatnot, but it does feel different. Like this year, it's not as
Right.
I mean, because here's the thing, like at work, even we start putting the tree up, we start having
Right.
potlucks,
Right. We ain't doing
white
that this year.
elephants.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
Like
none of
there's
that
none of
happening.
that. And then now California's, at least where I'm at, shut down, and they purposely did that. And I'm not trying to be political, but you can tell they purposely did the amount of time that they did it to make people not gather for Christmas and to make people not gather for New Year's, because those are two really huge holidays that people love to celebrate with other people.
Right.
You can tell that it was intentionally done that way, and it's frustrating. I get it, though. I get it. It's frustrating. But
right. And I get it too. But also I was thinking more like, at the end of the day, when all things go bad, you always got your friends and your family to kind of to be around.
And you can't
even bring around your friend. That's the part where that sucks even more, where it's like you got so much to be thankful for, blah, 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 blah. But, there's only so much Zoom calls and things like that you can do without having that actual human interaction. So, the old saying was, at least you got your friends and your family to always have your back, or, to lean on. But you ain't even really got that right now. So.
Yeah, and I think for most people during this time of the year, it's like it's weird, right? Because when I grew up, I saw my family a lot more. But as you get older, you kind of don't see each other as frequently. But there's always, I'll see you at Christmas, or I'll see you at Thanksgiving. Right. It's Thanksgiving, Christmas, and your birthday, right? Those are usually, or in my situation, my kid's birthday or their kid's birthday. And it's like, okay, cool, we're gonna see each other.
Right.
That's what it reminds me of, like the holiday. Besides what the meaning of it is, obviously, right? But there's also the family aspect, and we're missing that this year. So,
right,
it's a little tough.
It is, but we'll figure it out, and it's all good. And
I mean, this is 2020, right? This is 2020. I mean, it can't get. I mean, it could get worse. Let's just say that, but it's been. I wouldn't be surprised, right? So it's not like at this point, I'm kind of just accustomed to, let's just go ahead and. This year is just one for the books. 10 years from now, when the next 10, 20 years from now, when the next generation's in middle school, high school, man, this time of the year, this time in history is going to be in the history books. They're going to be talking about all the statistics. Like, this is big. Like, it's not just something to just go, yeah,
it's generational, bro.
It's a big event. It's going to be in the history books.
Yeah.
Sure. But, yeah, but that's all I'll say about that.
What's up with UFC 256, man? This card's falling apart before our eyes.
Dude, that's what's crazy, right? So even like the card this past weekend, it was like, I forgot how many fights. But the fight, COVID, man, has been a beast, on these fights. I mean, they're still doing the thing, man. So it's good. And it's good to see that, like, at least most people that do test positive, like, they're not like really going through it. I mean, I know, like, so Leon Edwards was supposed to fight that cum shot dude, that dude, the last card of the year, which is after this pay-per-view. And then Leon Edwards got COVID. So they had to cancel it. And I heard that it was bad for him. He lost like 12 to 15 pounds so far. But for most, so that kind of sucks. That's what's weird, right? Like, some people, it just the impact on the people, the effect on the people is different. Like my cousin has COVID. My cousin has COVID. No fever though.
Right.
But can't taste nothing.
Right. And
just feels sick. And then there's other people who are just like, it's like, man, this is deadly. Like, this is horrible. And obviously it's deadly to some individual. But yeah, UFC 256, yeah, man. It's just that's kind of what the theme has been. like this past month and a half with UFC, there's COVID always comes through and attacks a fight or two, you know.
Right.
No different here, but it still looks like a good ass card though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, I think it'll be a good card. I think I'm excited to see what Tony Ferguson is going to do coming back after he got demolished by Gaethje.
Yeah,
so
we'll see if he's still. Yeah, because he's. Oh, my internet connection is unstable. Well, you know what? It don't matter. But yeah, so that's one thing. Like with Ferg, yeah, man, he went through a war with Gaethje, and he basically was knocked out standing. Man, he wouldn't go down, but he was done. He was done on his feet.
Legs bleeding from checking on him leg kicks and everything. Like,
he even was. Remember, he was shaking his face because he was trying to keep himself from getting knocked out. Man, that dude's a beast. He would not give up. You have to kill that dude. And he was like, dude, I remember he got rocked and he was like, oh snap! And he was like, nah, man, come on, let's go. But yeah, he was trying to shake himself awake. It was crazy. So I'm curious. Like he took a beating, and then even like I was thinking back when he fought like Anthony Pettis. Even he beat Anthony Pettis, but Anthony put it on him too. Like it's not like Ferg goes in there and doesn't get hit. He gets hit a lot, and he's like almost I think he's mid-30s now, so he's gone through a bunch of wars. I'm curious to see how he comes back after that. That was an actual loss too. So I'm curious. We'll see. He's a weird dude though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he's from Cali, from Southern Cali or something like that. He's a breakdancer or something like that. So
he's all types of stuff, man.
Yeah, so we'll see what ends up happening, but I think the thing that everyone's waiting to see is 257. So that's what I'm interested in seeing how that's going to play out. So we'll see how that goes. But
I'm excited about that. 256 is good though. That Tony Ferguson fight, that's the people's main event, even though it's the co-main. The main event, man. Right. That's cool. That's pretty cool, man. 2 pay-per-views in a row. Got the flyweight champion headlining. I think that's historic, man. 2 pay-per-views in a row.
Yeah, it's like a 21-day layoff or something like that, my man.
21 days. That's beast. That's a beast.
What's he like? What? Yeah, like is he good?
Oh, I don't know. I hope he's good. Oh, you mean he's good as in skill wise? Yeah, he's good.
No, like is he good? Like I'm talking about, is he good enough to like 21 days in contact? Yeah. I mean, he probably didn't even cut the cut weight.
He did actually, because so he cuts to 125, and from what I heard, when he gets into the octagon the next day, he's high 140s, 148, maybe 150 even. So he does blow back. He's a big dude, I think, for that weight class. But yeah, I'm curious, like how, because I think that's one thing people are scared about. Like, hey man, is he gonna make weight? Is he gonna make weight? He made weight pretty easy last time, so I figure he should be fine this time around too. But that's a banger though. I mean, he keeps keeping flyweight pretty interesting. He's got the power.
True.
He's got the Brazilian jiu-jitsu on the ground. He just don't speak English. If he spoke English, he'd probably be a superstar.
Right. He probably market himself a little bit better.
Yeah.
So I feel it. Other than that, man, we got anything else to chop it up about? Are we good?
Shoot, man. I think we almost. I don't know how much we're in here, but hey, let's not turn this into a Joe Rogan podcast. We'll keep it.
I feel it.
We'll keep it right short at this time. It feels right. So
tell them where they can find you at, man.
Same place as always, Instagram. I am Mike.O. And how about you, man?
Find me on the gram at Money Compton. Need to get on Twitch. I'm probably gonna get on Twitch 2021. That's the goal. So we'll make it happen. Oh,
hey, we gotta tell people about the Lions Den podcast Instagram as well. All right, lionsden.podcast. Please follow. I'm gonna try to upload these videos on every podcast episode on that page as well, in case you guys don't want to go on YouTube.
Facts.
Or on the podcast thing.
Facts.
So, there we go.
Other than that, we out.
We out, man. That's it. Until next week, man. Let's keep this thing rolling, all right?
Run it back. All right, sounds good. Y'all take it easy.
Peace.